Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Ray from Philly here on this Sunday, July the 21st. And today was the 2019 National Baseball Hall of Fame induction ceremony. It just got finished. I hope you watched it if you had a chance to watch it. If you didn't, they're replaying it again tonight, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on the MLB Network. There were 6 new inductees this year, all which I'm going to go over. Of the 6, I have 4 of the 6 players and their rookie cards, the cards that will be represented in the post-war Rookie Hall of Fame set. The other 2 I'm just going to show on my computer, but I figure while I'm showing those 2 on the computer, I'm going to do a pop report for those cards. Might as well show the pop report on all 6 cards. So without further ado, first of all, I think all 6 speeches were great. Roy Halladay's widow, Brandy, I think was her name, did a great job on her speech. Edgar Martinez's speech was great. Mike Mussina killed it. I'm trying to think. Mariano Rivera's speech was really well. They all did a great job. Lee Smith, who I really loved Lee Smith. They all did a great job. I enjoyed it. This is a day I live for all year, is the Hall of Fame. I'm a big Hall of Fame fanatic. So it's like Christmas Day. I'm already looking at cards for next year to get for guys who could get in next year. Some of the guys that I'm looking at are like Fred McGriff, and of course Jeter's going to get in on the first ballot. But for veterans committees, I'm looking at possibly Fred McGriff and some other guys on the voters that are going to, I think, move up continually. Will be Omar Vizquel. I think will continue to move up the ladder, and Scott Rowland is a guy to look out for in the near future as well. So without further ado, I'm going to show my 4 of the 6 cards, do a pop report on all 6 cards, and hold on one second. All right, and we're back. And the first inductee we're going to take a look at is Harold Baines. His rookie card is the 1981 Topps rookie, and as you can see here, this is a PSA 9. Had a very good career, had over 2,800 career hits. This card last December, before he got inducted, you could have got this card in a PSA 9 for about $14. Matter of fact, the day he got inducted, that morning, they were selling for about $14. Since then, this card has gone through the roof. The average selling price on this card for a PSA 9 is about $150 to $160. So that's the card right there in a PSA 9. Let's take a quick look at the pop report. As you can see here, there's only 36 cards graded at 10. About 425 graded a 9, 627 graded an 8. I do suspect that they'll be higher in this because now that he's a Hall of Famer, more people will, submit this card to get graded. So 81 Topps is incredibly difficult to get centered, has very thin borders. But there you have the 81 Topps Harold Baines. And next up, we're going to take a look at the 1992 Bowman Mariano Rivera. This card has gone up quite a bit since they announced he was in the Hall of Fame this year. Especially, he's the first player in Major League Baseball history to get 100% of the votes. So he's done really, really well on his hobby. And let's take a quick look at the pop report for his card, if we can do that. And let's see here. The cards for the Rivera and the Gem Mint 10 is just, a Gem Mint 10 right now is probably, I'm going to say $400 or $500. As you can see right here, there's not too many. There's 1,350 graded at 10 out of the 5,590 cards. 2,945 graded at 9. 965 graded an 8. It's not one of my favorite looking cards. I mean, the card just doesn't look that great. He's wearing, like, I don't know, boating pants or whatever. As you can see here, a lot of cards from that set in 92, like the Chipper Jones rookie in that card. Even though Chipper Jones is in 91, if you look at Chipper Jones's 92 Bowman, it's kind of funny. So the next card we're going to take a look at is a card that I actually do have, and that's the 1991 Ultra Update, Mike Mussina rookie. Actually, let me just kind of put the computer down here a little and get a better view of this card. There you go. The lighting was a little orangey in front of the computer screen. I do like his 91 Leaf Gold rookie a lot better. I'm a big fan of the 91 Leaf Gold set. I think that set is just incredible. But this is the one that PSA is recognized for the post-war rookie, is the 91 Ultra Update. And I found it interesting that he didn't choose a team logo on his hat to be on the plaque, because he spent half his career with Baltimore and half his career with the Yankees. So let's look at the pop report on that. The Gem Mint 10s, there's only about 803 out of the 3596 the total that have been graded. 2216 and a 9, 565 and an 8. So again, that's a pretty cool looking card. Next up, we're going to take a look at, let's go to Edgar Martinez. I have this card as well, and his rookie card that's being represented is the 88 Fleer, and I have that in the Gem Mint 10. I got this card, it was in the Future Hall of Fame set registry a couple years ago, and I suspected that he had a shot to get in, and I got this card very cheap about 2 or 3 years ago for about $20. It has gone up, but it hasn't gone up way up. It's probably $50, $60 in a Gem Mint 10 right now. It could have gone up a little bit more, but I'm not 100% sure. And here's the pop report on Edgar Martinez. Only 1,422 have been graded. 663 of them are 10s. 613 are 9s. So it's pretty much been right down the middle. Next card we're going to take a look at is the great Lee Smith, and you talk about a dominating closer. I loved Lee Smith. I have his rookie card, and that is a 1982 Topps Lee Smith. He also has a Donruss a Fleer, but this is the card that PSA is recognized to go into the post-war Rookie Hall of Fame set. Is his 82 Topps card. Talk about lights out. This guy, when he retired, was the all-time saves leader with over 400 career saves, close to 500. He was purely lights out. Let's take a look at his pop report. There's only 1,051 totally graded, and look how many 10s. Talk about getting a rare 10. It's only 47 graded a 10, 437 a 9, 431 graded an 8. So if you can find a 10, I'm sure that's going to be a lot of money. Last but not least is a guy who played half his career, well, most of his career with the Toronto Blue Jays, and then his last few remaining years with the Philadelphia Phillies, and that's Doc Holliday. The card that they're recognized to be as part of his post-war rookie is the 97 Bowman Chrome. Let's get a much brighter look here. I have this card in a Mint 9. I missed the boat on getting this in a 10 last December before the vote came out in January. Word was getting out that he had a very good shot at getting in, so the 10s were going through the roof, and I'm not talking 100 or 200. The 10s were going for well above $400. So it was just out of my price range, so I went with a 9 is just fine. And I'm happy to have a 9. The pop report on the Halliday for the Bowman Chrome, only 589 of them total have been graded. 116 are 10s, 348 are 9s, 116 are 8s. So, there you have it. I enjoyed it today. I live for the Hall of Fame all year round. I can't wait for the voting to come out next year. I think it was just a lot of fun to enjoy it, and it's a great day for baseball. It's a great day for the hobby. Who else? I mean, how can you not love just enjoying the Hall of Fame? I think it just gives you a rich history of our game. I love it. I mean, A lot of people think that the Hall of Fame is watered down, but they made a good point today by saying, you know, there's been 19,000 players inducted in the history of the Hall of Fame, and there's only about 19,000 players that have played the game of baseball. And of those 19,000 players, only a little over 200 are former players that are in the Hall of Fame. So they said it's 1%. That's it, 1%. So here's the class, along with the 92 Bowman Rivera and the 81 Topps Baines. These are 4 of the 6 members of this year's 2019 Hall of Fame class. I hope you enjoyed it. I can't wait till next year. I'm already starting to look at potential prospects for the Hall of Fame. Like I said, I'm liking Scott Rowland, and I'm liking Fred McGriff to possibly, not for Rowland to get in next year, but to move up. I think last year was his second year, and he went from 10% to about 15%. I do think that Jeter will be a guy to get in, and I think McGriff could get in on the Veterans Committee. Also, another guy that's a good shot is Curt Schilling, so look for his 89 Donners. All right, guys, I appreciate all your likes and comments. Great day for baseball, great day for the hobby. Love the hobby, love the Baseball Hall of Fame. Keep on collecting, and make sure you have fun with it. See you guys next year on the 2020 Hall of Fame Update.